I don't have to suffer way too much from. What's it called? Okay, like I am right now. Can we all just admit, like, how we just leave our door open? So we left off, and we had to stop for a sec because rain, you know how it be with the rain. You don't mean to pause, but I might have to actually go take a crap. Oh my god, that was traumatic. I committed liquid anal. And needless to say, it did not go well. Like, it just dumped anal. Can I just show my friends? Bruce 1, like, who is that? Who? Origami owl. Google's unskippable ads. And it beats Manscaped. Okay, so first off, like, I was watching this video, it's like, oh, you asked this five word question to girls, and like, hey, you want to know what it is? Okay, here's what it is. Explains more. It's like, you also do this, so if you really want to hear this, then it keeps explaining, like, dude, 2 minutes, you keep dragging out, this is just, what's the 5-question word? I can't even make it through the video.
In the lives of others, she said. We are experiencing so much success, and we thought, why not give the opportunity to other people to be able to sell the product themselves and make some money? That mindset of inspiring and rewarding creative salespeople has helped lead the company she founded, Origami Owl, to hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. So,
Nope, whoopsie.
was hiring people to sell her jewelry, but it is very much insinuating that, but that is not the reality of MLMs at all. And besides the obvious that she's a 14-year-old and she's starting, so she does not have the mental capacity to make decisions on her own, without her third party to sign off on everything she does, supposedly having these decisions in the first place. But anyway, when this article was written, they had about 60,000 competition, nearly as bad as the hundreds of thousands we've seen from other MLMs in the past. However, although they may be smaller, my problem with them is the number of people they were recruiting. It's the age that they were recruiting at. But they moved quickly to a direct sales model, and they now sell to more than 60,000 people, mostly women, called independent designers with insult parties. The designers buy kits from the company and make their own jewelry. The company, which earned around $250 million in 2013, also sells its designers' jewelry through dedicated pages on its website. The company says most of the women who sell the products are in their 30s, but Weems says she needs for a younger sales force. The company's Owlette program teaches business and leadership skills to boys and girls ages 12 to 17. I wanted to give kids my age the opportunity to have their own business, Weems said. It's an amazing opportunity for the younger generation to get to know your business. Believe me when I said we're getting deeper into this, don't we? But for now, think about what she said. I want to give kids my age the opportunity to have their own business. This is not their own business. This is yours. It's her business. And now it's been 10 years since Origami Owl was founded, and Weems is 25.
I found a TMA when I was 8. Now I'm 15.
She was sentenced to 1 year of supervised probation. So I think we can agree that Rayce didn't have the best judgment when she decided to willfully hide evidence in a case against a child predator. So I mean, like, if you're gonna hide that kind of evidence from a judge, from the legal system, or like try to at least, then why am I not surprised that she would be totally okay with her own child falling in the steps of now, again, like I said,
What is that, Mom? Multi-level marketing. bar to go with it. Chain and $3 for the plastic bowl. Most of their complaints, honestly, were about the seemingly hellish customer service and return process. Like, yeah, the idea of a custom lock is cute and all, but I still don't want to pay $70 for it. 50%. Craziest example of price hiking I've seen in a bit. Like, at the end of the day, I can believe this is a fun fact for kids or sentimental routines, but I am saying that this does exist at more affordable prices elsewhere. Next, obviously, I wanted to see if anyone else had popped forward on the owl before going deeper into the pit of how to target the show. Although their Wikipedia page would lead you to believe they're innocent without any forms of controversies, they've actually faced quite a few legal battles. One recent example from March 2019 has to do with copyright infringement. Sam Carell, Okay.
brought this intellectual property suit against jewelry company Origami Apple LLC. Origami alleged that Origami engaged in copyright infringement by using in connection with a promotional campaign for a line of pet accessories.
Mm.
This original rendering of Dawn, which rendered Carol takes a mimics a photograph of her dog, on which she is the exclusive rights holder. This may not sound like a big deal in comparison to other lawsuits we've covered here on the channel, but it's true. You know, you guys,
Oof.
was founded in 2001, which is 9 years before we were knocking out. They also had customizable bracelets with interchangeable charms, just like we're knocking out. So does this mean that Villa originally stole this idea at age 14? No, but it does look like they did that much research about any of these products actually existed in the first place, since the idea was clearly useful. Now, personally, I don't think the idea of a locket with little charms in it is super unique in the first place, but
I used to remember like there were no animation when you just bumped into corn or wheat like this, it would just disappear. Now, like it would like disappear. Now it's really like when you like the harvester head just touched the wheat, it would just disappear. Now it shows it like if you look very carefully, it shows it going down. Like it's hard to actually see it disappearing because your eyes accidentally lock into the wheat that's falling down and going into the conveyor. It's the animation just improved so much.
To handle day-to-day operations. We experienced all of that
Wow.
growth, she said. My mom and I aren't really good at the numbers. We felt like we're designers and more creative. But here's the thing. Adara isn't her own boss. Even in the Alpha program, Bella, her parents, and her company are teaching children how to encouraging creativity, jewelry making, all that stuff. The direct sales veteran seems to be building other hires include Vice President of Creative Tom Rescati, who's
No. I hate when this god-awful crap here happens. Oh, shut the frick up, dude. Stop honking. God, I hate these railings. My God, just get over the fence. My God, I hate this game when it does this. Jesus fuck, dude, I can't. God, this game is retarded every time. This is bullshit, dude. I can't do every time.
It's an extremely
That's
frustrating
it.
business model, and it's one that's actually been copied. There was another company.
I don't care. Fuck this stupid game. I'm literally going...
Although they came out in 2012. I think they've died since when I followed a consultant's link to their YouTube channel and stuff, like the website was still down, but still, it shows that Origami Owl was not the only one ready to target children for an MLM if that's where the money is, unfortunately. Between their pyramid scheme business model and the way Origami Owl recruits kids, I actually think that...
God, it's retarded. Now I have to work more to get my grain back because the stupid game can't put like an invisible barrier up. Like, put an invisible barrier up, dude. Nobody wants to get stuck on that trench. Retarded. Guys, kids, I don't mean to break it to you. If you want to become a businessman or a CEO, it's not gonna be achieved by signing up in some program. You have to work. You have to feel strong. I mean, I'm not saying I'm way more successful than anyone. I'm not trying to flex. Seriously, dude. I'm working really hard right now, and I'm not getting paid anything. Oh wait, hold on. America's educational system is broken. Definitely. I'm not saying it because I hate school. I mean, I like school. But the stupid-ass educational system is busted. I can't do it. I learn things that I'm not gonna freaking remember. Not trying to be rude, but it's like trying to teach a freaking Christian, like it's like trying to teach a 3-year-old how to memorize the goddamn Bible. You almost can't do it. That's like literally, that's like assigning a freaking, it's like assigning a freaking English person to a Spanish labeled nuclear power plant. They can't read anything, they can't do anything, and it's useless.
That I should have learned in school because that's what you're supposed to do in school. school is learn, right? About the government and how to survive and be successful in the world. And yet I walked into a voting booth and I didn't know what the hell I was doing at that point. These things tells the system isn't working. You have to have the skills to work back your job anymore. In case that house is what's wrong with your job. You need our skills to work. Just our interests and function.
Exactly. The schools aren't broken, they're outdated. Yes, they are outdated.
High school dropouts whose numbers were dramatically higher than that.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna admit this right now. I'm sorry, but if you guys do not like swearing, please mute my stream for about 10 minutes. So that here's what pisses me off, is that every day I go to school and I sit down and I learn things that I'm going to forget, okay? Now, if you know me extremely well, you can know that I can forget things easily. For example, a schematic, like I have to like 3D and draw my designs, or else I'll forget them in like 3 weeks, or even just minutes or hours. And you know, everybody forgets things. Like literally, I can forget things in under 10 seconds. But like, I don't know, it's like some things I forget, some things I don't. I don't know, I guess that's how every human works, but I'm a little bit different, I feel like, but... Okay, so, if you don't know what I'm talking about, for example, government. Yes, I do agree. We need to know how we need to know how we work the government. But here's the thing, it's civics. It's like saying, oh, be a good team player, be enthusiastic, be inept. Actually, not be inept, be tenacious, be good, have friends, cooperate with other people. Excuse me, when I grow up, when I like learn how to like, when I need to survive, I'm not gonna remember, oh, we need to be enthusiastic. I think, hey, I need to get GTF out of here. I need to get the hell out of here. Or like, Survivor crap. That's why I literally switched it to cooking class, because I am inept. With cooking, I have ineptitude, okay? I can't cook for crap. If you make me cook a hamburger, you will get like a freaking, what's it called? The appetizer from SpongeBob. Oozing blood and like body parts and organs. You would literally get that, I guarantee you. The only thing I can make for you are chocolate cake, and I need a recipe manual for that. By the way, we're 60%. 3/5. Here's what I hate. Last year, you probably remember me getting really mad at a class called Global Cultures. What is Global Cultures? You kind of jump. Actually, it's pretty unusual. Like you jumped around. You learned a little bit about countries. We had to memorize countries. Thank God I was actually happy about that. But here's what ticks me off. We read this. Now, I was going to Global Cultures being like, you know what, we're going to learn all about the world, and this is going to be cool. And then I got there, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, what the hell did I just walk myself into? We were forced to read a book called Factfulness. Now, I feel bad for hitting on people, usually. But like, I mean, Factfulness is an okay book. It was just saying, like, how the world was, like, not bad. And how everybody was, like, the media were lying, just your typical stuff. And it was showing that the world was getting better, like, bruh, okay? You could just show the fact. The only thing I remember about that book is saying, oh, the world was getting better, and like some man threw like a freaking banana down to a cage, and apparently chimpanzees are correct. How are chimpanzees more correct? They won't know anything about our world. And my God, I wish I could say I could remember, but I can't. I can't remember anything from that book. Absolutely horrid, dude. Everybody was forced to read it. We all had to sit down. Like, I'll admit this. I did not read it. My mom literally had to read it, because here's the thing. I am not like other people. You and me, if you watch a stream, you have different ways you learn. And I cannot learn by reading. Yes, I can learn by reading, but they have to be in very, very, very short paragraphs. For example, my periodic table book, it'll only show a maximum of 100 words, or should I say maybe like 1 to 200, maybe 300 words per page. And they're big fonted words. Like you want here, I'll give you an example. Let's flip a page open right now. Like this. You see this entire Indian page? I like it like this. Not too big, not too small. And I like to learn because, like, imagine this. Like, if I told you, dark warehouse in the middle of woods, you guys, if you imagine that, you're probably going to imagine something different. Like, maybe the trees are pine. Maybe they're oak. Maybe the warehouse has a red roof or black roof. Maybe it has better bricks. Like, you can't visualize 100% what it's going to be. And that's why I don't like to read. Another thing is government. Listen, dude, I know about our government. I'm not going to be some stupid pansy and go out with a Mac 11 and start shooting the entire elderly people on Block 3. I'm not going to go out with a goddamn Uzi and shoot people. And I know how I am supposed to obey laws. Like, dude, we get it. We have capitalism. China's communism. There you go. That's the best thing I could... Like, dude, and then we all go out, we sing our school fight song, which I mean, I'm okay, but I do not live in Eureka. I do not live anywhere near Eureka. Well, kind of near it, but 7 miles away. I mean, I really would like to sing the song, but like, it's just a waste of time. Like, we could be learning something that could save our lives or help us in times of need, but we're learning a song. Okay, second thing is PE. I will admit, PE is like, now on my scale of 1 to 10, like, of the worst, I think like 1 being government, 2 being English, and 3 being PE. I mean, the teachers are great, but the class is just not. PE, I love it when we play dodgeball, and I love it when we play hockey. I mean, hockey, it sucks because there's like big kids and they always destroy the team I'm on. But still, it's fun. You get to hit us. I don't know what it is. I love hitting a puck across the floor at 35 miles an hour. Should I say like 99 miles an hour and hitting into the other person's goal. Like, it's just fun. It's like you're holding a sword. I mean, I would. And plus, you don't really have to run too much. You can just kind of like sit there and you can just do it, and you can still like do it. I mean, you kind of do have to run. I like defending, but I absolutely goddamn hate when we have to run a track or walk a mile every day, or do stupid push-up exams, or play baseball or football or any like stinking softball crap. I hate when we have to do all that crap. I'd rather be in weights, because listen, do you know how much weight I gain every year? Dude, I have literally tried to exercise. I cannot get into, well, that's just my body. I'm just so livid. It's like in basketball. Okay, guys, here's the thing. I hate basketball, but I don't want to be the person to say, oh, if you play basketball, you're stupid. Go frick off, dude. I don't like you. No, because that's a D move right there. I'm not gonna be like that person. If you play basketball, good with you. If it makes you happy, then good. You're happy. I don't like basketball, but I'm not gonna criticize you and be a gnat because I don't like the sport you play. It makes you happy. Do what makes you happy, unless it hurts others, which it doesn't, which basketball isn't. But I don't like basketball because they're like I don't think they think that I see through. They try to act like they're horrible, and they're like, oh my god, and then they like try to block me, but they do an absolute horrible job. Trust me, these are like big kids, like kids that look like they could throw a toddler like a goddamn football. And I'm like, in my head I'm like, yeah, I know that you're acting like you're inept to make me feel like I'm the best player ever. And they're like, oh my god, there you go. Like, bruh, I've literally seen through that crap. I know what you're doing. Like, I have lived with that my whole life. Two-thirds. I know what you're behind, idiot. I got 43 minutes a day, my god, of just nothing but basketball. What is that teaching me? When I know, like, when I'm like in a woods stuck in the when you're like in the woods with like you fell off an airplane, you have to parachute, you're not gonna throw a ball. You're gonna like want to get out. Like when I move out, actually that's an inappropriate situation. I should choose a more appropriate. Like if I have to move out, I want to learn how to make food. Because if I don't make food, I can't survive without, and I'm dependent. Because, well, first off, we need to make it more where you teach people how to cook food and how to build crap. We need to teach people how to build houses. And we need to teach them science. In my opinion. Like, I'm learning about so many things. I learn more from watching a YouTube video while playing a game than going into a government class and getting like a stupid satanic speech thrown into my face. I can't do it. It is broken. It is busted as hell, and I don't like it. The only main thing I remember before 6th grade is like, jeez, I'm not joking, like I sometimes stumble. Like, dude, the only thing I learned in 6th grade was decimals and how reproduction worked. That young, they literally ruined my brain. That was where... Oh my god. Oh my god. I remember that one. I asked one of the most retarded questions I can in my class. I'm like, you know, I'm like, in my logic, a man kissed a girl and they had a baby. That's how it worked. And I'm like, how does it work? How does the thing get to the other thing? And he's like, you're gonna have to tell your parents that one. I'm like, okay. Oh my god, Christ, how did I have the audacity to say that? I'm a very weird individual. How did I... Oh my god, that's how stupid I was in 6th grade. I literally asked that horrible question. Oh my god, I just... Like, that literally embarrassed the crap out of me. Like, I was so embarrassed after I said that. That was... instant regret, dude. Okay, we're gonna duel this hoe. Ready? Dun 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 dun. Okay, third. Okay, last one I want to say. Speech. Guys, you might know me, and if you actually talk to me, you will know I will stutter a hell of a lot. And yeah, there's a reason I don't like speech class a little bit. I mean, yes, I said earlier, I don't want to like crap on the teachers. They're really good people. They're like, they have hearts of gold. They're just doing there to get paid. They do it there. They love the students. They just you know, that's their job. You can't change anything about it. So I like, dude, there's just one instant where I had to get up and say the lyrics of a song and like have an aneurysm or a stroke with my hand, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. And you guys, you know how I will not. I don't like that. That's stupid. Like, imagine having them over your hand and like, oh my god! I'm like, I don't know the songs. I heard somebody say like the lyric to Mr. Blue Sky without singing. I'm like, oh my god, shoot me! Like, honestly, please delete me. Delete Rayce A Abbott. That JPEG.image.anal. Like, it needs to end. And then you know what we do? I don't want to record it because, you know, people hate that. But we do these things called vocal warmers. We go like Trinidad, the big Mississippi, and like the Lake Honolulu, and the Lake Titicaca, and then we go beep, like, my god, why? You sat down? My god, and bruh, I literally got in trouble. Like, I literally had to write an apology because they were like, please, like, they're like, please be quiet in the hallways, and they were like, can I be loud? And I'm like, I'm not gonna be like a dick about it. I'm like, hey, can you like calm down a little bit? Like, I'm not trying to be rude, but that was a simple goddamn joke, and they literally went off. They literally went off on me. I'm like, bruh, that's a joke. Just take a joke. People, like, you're not gonna live your life without being harassed in any way. Just take a joke. Like, you gotta laugh at yourself sometimes. Like, look I'm out here saying I am freaking fat AF and I'm paler, like I could evade the police if I stripped down nude and laid down in the snow. That's how pale I am. Like, bro, what's the difference between that glimmer and this hand? Nothing. And then there's instances about myself where I think I'm tan, and then I go to class and I touch somebody and I see that I'm clearly not tan. Nobody, can you please not barge into my situations? My god. It's not like, bruh. And you wanna know what? You wanna know how broken my school's justice system is? Dude, this kid was like, I could really hit you right now. Oh my god, that teacher that like went off, holy hell, she was beautiful. Not like hot, not simping. I'm saying like, my god, she was awesome because she's like in my head, I'm like, how the hell do you have the audacity to threaten to assault me? I'm not trying to be camera. I will literally contact freaking the principal if you assault me, and I will literally make sure that you do not get away. My god, this dude pisses me off every day. His name's, actually, I'm not gonna name him. I'm just gonna name him John. And John, he's the person that tries to act like a teacher. He's a typical class asshole, and he literally is like, and he asks stupid questions every day in class just to waste time. I swear. Like, my teacher will be like, oh, like, how's the link? Like, here's the link, it's on Google Classroom, and he's like, what? And his dead ass was staring at the screen. And I swear this dude, he had the full attention. He's wasting time, and I hate people that do that. Like, bruh, here, I'm just trying to tie up loose ends, whatever that means. Like, I'm just trying to learn what I need to do. I gotta do my homework. I'm just gonna go home, probably play some, like, freaking Minecraft, or I just gotta play games, dude. I'm just here to learn and get everything over with. Just hurry the hell up. Like, honestly, dude. And like bruh, like he tried to sit next to me. Like, I ratted him out. I'm like, dude. He's like, dude, why did you do that? I'm like, well, you're annoying. I actually said this out. Like, I'm like, dude, you're disruptive to the class, and I don't want you next to me. Like, bruh, honestly, he is an asshole. And when he said that he was gonna hit me, he got expelled from the class. I thought he got expelled. He came back. I mean, yes, you threatened to assault someone. I think you deserve a detention. I hope he did get a detention. Next. There's a few years ago, I'm sorry, I have to expose her name. Her name's Lacey. Oh my god, it's gonna rain. I'm sorry, stream, but this girl is the absolute most piece of shit. And if you simp for her, you're literally probably a sex slave or something. Like, honestly. She is the freaking, what's it called? Epitome. She is the goddamn epitome of a TikTok e-girl. Stupid makeup, she literally thinks everybody's poor. She literally said that I have a one-story house. Like, she has a one-story house with a basement. She has a nice pool deck and, like, a yard. Dude, like, I'm like, girl, my backyard has a backyard. My dad owns hot rods. He has a giant shop. I have two-story house. My house cost $350,000. And I literally have horses. What do you have? You have nothing. It's like, I'm like, why don't you shut your mouth and go brag to someone else who's actually poorer than you? Which I don't think you can find anyone. Honestly, she literally thinks that, like, if you exist, you are her property. You do not have a say. You are her property. And she, oh, sorry, but if I keep it, but it's 4/5, so I have to leave soon, most likely to get the shot. God darn, at least it's better than getting blood work, I will admit that. At least it's like a poke in the arm. Like a poke in the arm. Rather than, like, getting jabbed full. I mean, hey, if I could say I would rather go through worse, I mean, my dad had to get his brain cut open and stuff. Like, he had to have, like, cranial surgery, and I can't compare to that. Like, flu shots, just nothing compared to that. And, wow, actually, that's a big chunk taken out. Okay, so what she does, I don't know who started it, but her and my cousin Bryce, or if you don't know him, his name's Feeble. I mean, they have drug it on. I've tried to end that fight twice. Here's what I do. So I'm literally the big person. I said, you know what? Even if we didn't do anything to anyone, we're gonna apologize. I'm gonna apologize to Lacey and Bryce. Bryce is gonna apologize to me and Lacey is gonna apologize to me and Bryce. It's a triple apology. So everybody apologizes to anyone, everything's gone. I've done that twice, and she still keeps going on. And I got so pissed once, I literally threw her hat out the window, and she wanted me to pay her $10 or $20 actually. You want me to pay you $20 for a hat? I thought your stupid ass was rich. Like, oh, you're so rich, just pay it. And plus, why do you even have a $10 hat? God, that was the worst thing ever. But I do not regret throwing her hat out the window. Like, you know what? That's what you get for saying you're rich. If you're rich, then you should be able to replace cheap things. Idiot. Like, if you have $10, if you're rich, then you can replace something that costs $10. Like, honestly, like, She literally, if you think that's not, if she thinks she's just act normal, on the bus she will say Rayce Abbott is quote unquote pulling his pants down and I will be quote unquote exposing myself. Even though I would not do that because you can get framed and arrested for indecent exposure. And she has continuously harassed people. And if you think that, if this isn't enough, there's this one kid, and he came to our school. I mean, he's not the worst kid, and he's not like completely Muslim, but he's got a very, very small tint of black in him. Like, he kind of is colored. Not that that's a bad thing, but Lacey said, I bet your family is a terrorist because they're Muslim. Like, what the fuck did you just say that? Like, honestly, all the things you've done in the past, okay, you are the most racist person I have ever heard. Dude, you just correlated Muslim, like, Islam and terrorism. How the hell do you do that? And like, bruh, Muslims are terrorists? Oh yeah? And tell me that one reason why this dude whipped out a goddamn shotgun in the middle of a church and killed 2. Yeah, guess what? Christians can be killers. Anyone can be a killer. Anyone. I guarantee you. Like, bruh, that was the most racist thing I've ever heard come out of anyone's mouth in person. The fact that you tied terrorism with Muslimism. Like, I don't know how to spell it. That's really bad. I'm really bad at saying things. And she literally looks like a Karen. She has blonde hair, wavy and very long, and she has the ugliest face. And literally, the funny thing is, I'm not trying to be rude, but actually I kind of am, but she kind of deserves it. She's literally adopted. She literally got put up for adoption. Like, dude. And you know what? I wonder if that's why their family is such bad people. Like, dude, just because, like, don't let an adoption tear your life apart. I wonder if they feel like that, like they've been abandoned, and that they can't do anything. Like, they're stuck, they're helpless, and the world hates them. And I'm literally gonna admit this. No one's ever heard this before, but literally, before I even knew what it means, Seabass, which is her big brother, literally said, quote unquote, Rayce Abbott, what is your favorite porn star? If you don't know that, people will actually ask autistic children very dumb questions to get a little kick out of it. And I know, and I see through it. And he tries to make me look stupid, and then they're like, yeah. And they're like, hey, why don't you come sit in the back? I'm like, no. And they're like, why? I'm like, because I know you're going to make me look stupid. You guys are rude. And literally, the same dude that asked me that question tried to beat up Feeble Biscuit. He tried to assault them. Hell, I was on the bus when I was at middle school. Him and my cousin had to be pulled off of the bus and sent into the office, which I've never seen anything like that before. And you know, when you're getting sent to a high school office and you go to middle school, you are in deep crap. And she literally said, oh, I'm friends with Miss Wonderful, like Black Wonderful, like with Miss Wonderful, and like this, that's like teacher I'll name, like this lady. Honestly, I feel like she wronged me in many ways, but I've done a lot of bad things in middle school. Like, Lacey, her family has done so many things, and they have not accepted punishment. And that's why I hate, is that every time you get punished at my school, it has to be one person. It can't be more than one. Like, dude, I don't care if I get detention. Like, they have done wrong. I will admit, I've done wrong too, but they have done it too. And they have not felt justice for their acts. And it makes me mad that they think they can get away with abusing special ed kids, and it just sickens me. It makes me angry as a person. and she does not value anything. Bruh, if you gave her a firearm, she would probably kill the first homeless man you can find. I'm sorry, but you know what? That's the truth. Good thing she lives in Illinois, and hopefully it's harder for her to get a FOID. I'm so like, I just hate people that do that. I'm glad I don't have to be on the bus to deal with her. Like, the funny thing is, somebody called Seabass, our sumo wrestler, on the first day of my freshman year. They got in a fight and got detention. Like, bruh, somebody actually had the balls to call him that. Like, lol. God, literally. And their little brother's stupid haircut. It literally looks like his pubic hair switched place with his actual hair. And he looks so hideous. My God. Like, it literally looks like somebody slit the throat of a mop and put it on top of his head. And, like, turned, like, the braids of the mop into just wheat. My God. I don't want to show a picture because, you know what? Because, you know, the principal would probably freaking harass me to hell, and he would not be happy because, God forbid, I show anyone's face on this stupid ass platform. For 10 years, you know, I'm just thankful that I get picked up before they do, so they don't know where I live. I'm so glad they keep that keep that hidden. I felt bad when I saw like a stream where he like a video where he was holding a cat. Now a cat has to live with that crap. I hope they can't ever get 5G. I hope they get stuck with 3G. I really do hope they get stuck with 3G. They have to have like 1 byte per second internet. I'm just thankful that I get driven to school. Now I feel horrible because like my arm, it's getting ready. Hey, at least it's better than getting shot or burnt. Like, it just boop, inject, done. Done. Honestly hate it. Like, we have 1, 2, 3 people. Me, that one dude that moved to school, and Bryce. There's more people that are getting abused by these children. Or by these stupid monsters. I'm afraid if they ever got like a gun, because like, honestly, dude, they don't value anything. Like, if they got a weapon, who knows what they will do with it. That just scares me to think that they're gonna be put on a street with a gun one day. God, as I think about that, I'm almost thinking of just filing a restraining order to make it illegal if they ever came near my house. Like, dude, honestly, if they come near my house, I will literally call the cops. That's how bad they are. They're just horrible people. Train might be coming soon. But grain doesn't spill out, you know. Looks like canola. And it looks beautiful. Come on. Come on, just... These trailers are starting to get on my nerves. Actually, good, kick it like that, and then... We have an idea, so we're gonna do this. And then we just gotta drive around. And then, hopefully... Got it. I remember this one point in my school, so there's this teacher, I'm gonna call her like, Janny or something. Janny, she was a nice teacher. Now, it was, it was a, you know, typical 2019, 2020 year. And what happened was, when I came to school, I noticed that she was actually pregnant. And she was about to give birth within a few, I want to say maybe weeks. So the day came and she delivered a beautiful baby boy, right? However, I didn't notice, but when mothers give birth, they actually have to go and take care of the baby for about 6 weeks. Yep. You probably see where this is going. So because Janny couldn't teach and she had to be with her baby for 6 weeks, well, there was a sub. And my gosh, I'm gonna call her Mrs. Blake. I don't know. That's a dumb name right here. Like Miss Blake, she has a better name, but Miss Blake, man, she was kind. She's pretty awesome. She's a good person. I know she's, and might be dumb, but she's a soccer mom. She's not like the greedy ass soccer moms. She's a nice person. Like if you were to make a frick up, she would probably let you pass by. She was really kind. But here's the thing, she was busy, she was on a tight schedule, and the entire class would be noisy, and she would tell them to stop, and after that, they would be noisy like 3 minutes later. Like, not even 3, like a second later. They didn't listen, and it got bad so much where she actually had to like say that if we talked within the last 10 minutes of class, we got detention immediately. Like no ifs, and or butsy buts, anal. And I felt so sorry. I went after class to her and like, I am so sorry for what you had to witness. Like it was me and like another dude and probably like 2 or 3 girls out of like 20 or 30 people in that classroom that would listen. I'm like, you know what? She literally has soccer practice. She has a life too, and you know, we're like each other. Like we just want to get in school, get it done with, and there we go. Like we're just here to do our thing and go. Tie up loose ends. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna put any more stress on her because, for example, like I feel that way. Like when I have no homework and when I get homework and I have to go home, it sucks. And when they have to get extra work, or when they have to you know, shorten the teaching lessons because no one will listen, they have more work, and it sucks. And what? Oh boy, I think I might have to go soon. Have any of my like slippy socks? What? Oh god. I have to go, guys.